Welcome to the 1 Minute Apologist.
1 Minute Apologist.
Apologetics seeks to give credible answers to curious questions, to give a defense. What does begotten mean? There's kind of a confusing word to us in English when we're reading in John 3:16, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son." I know when I first came across that, I scratched my head. In fact, this is a word that has caused other people, false teachers in particular, to come up with some real heresy around the person of Jesus Christ. The word begotten comes from the Greek word monogenes, and it literally is a word not trying to say that Jesus was produced or created or made, but rather it's a word to show that he is absolutely unique to the Father, that he is God's only Son. In fact, this is not a word that is meant to show or deflate Jesus. Rather, it's a word to equate Jesus with the Father. It's uniquely used of the Son. In fact, we know in the Scriptures, when we see this word, it's something that's to create awe in us when we consider the relationship of Jesus to the Father. In fact, it's a word that is used technically of a father who has a son, and the son has the same nature as the Father. So it's a word to show that Jesus has the same nature, that is a divine nature with the Father. In fact, in the Nicene Creed, it talks about how Jesus was begotten, not made. So far from being created, far from being produced, far from being made, Jesus is one in essence. In fact, Jesus said, "I and the Father are one." What a powerful word for us to consider next time we think about some high Christology.